Look at that. Just like ice. Okay, that's a job for next week. Okay, so we're going to mix up some calf milk here, calf milk powder, for the little calf that's out there that lost its mum. And the secret to this is to make sure that you've got boiling water, because the boiling water actually melts the fats in the milk powder and lets the calf absorb it better. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Mix it up with boiling water. Mix it up nice and good so there's no clumps in there. Okay, here he is waiting for it. I'll tell you what, he's a good drinker. Put on there. Right, so every time I go down the road, I come back and I've got a steer calf here, half grown, that just continually keeps pushing under an electric wire I've got over here, and admittedly it's not energized. So we're going to put a stop to that. Keeps breaking it, and this is what he does. Lets all of these in here. So yeah, what he's done over here, I can see from here, he's pushed under it. Get up. Come on, get up. Here it is here. Pushed under it, broke it. It was onto the fence over there. I thought I had it energized, and sort of in my rush I tied it to the fence so it earthed out on it. Anyway, it's just one of those things that happen. So we'll repair this and energize it properly and we should be right. There he is there. See how we go with that. Pick up our homemade slappy. We've got a couple of electric fence pegs in here. So hopefully when he touches it, next time he'll get a decent shock, and yeah, that'll do. He won't come back pushing on it again. So over the past few months, with everything that's been going on the farm here, I've neglected collecting eggs, and the word on the street is that the government in Australia are going to bring forward the phasing out of caged eggs, and that eggs could go up to $15 a dozen in supermarkets and stuff. So I figure we've got a lot of chickens running around, might as well make use of them. So we're going to clean out the old eggs that I haven't collected, put some new nests in, and see what we can get out of them. So as you can see over here, we've got quite a few eggs sort of laying in here. So what we're going to do is get rid of these, and we'll clean out this box. We'll put some clean straw in it, and hopefully we'll have some nice fresh eggs out of it when we do that. Okay, that box is cleaned out, and we've got some nice straw in there. We can make some nice nests, lay some eggs. So we've even got eggs down here outside the porch behind a rubbish bin. So what we'll do, I think a couple of these here I know weren't here yesterday, so we'll just take those aside. We'll put a mark on them and use them as nest eggs. Right, so we've put a bit of straw down there. And what we'll do now is just mark our nest egg, X on it, so we know what one not to take. I think what we might do is actually put a couple of nest eggs there. Probably two's better than one, I don't know. Give it a crack anyway. I'm going to check the electric that we fixed up yesterday, and everything looks in place. There's been no escapees out of there, so that's a win. It's been an absolutely magnificent day here today. Middle of winter, we've had 18 or 19 degrees Celsius. We haven't had any wind until now, but we are expecting quite a bit of wind overnight and for the first part of tomorrow, which is a little bit disappointing. The wind, of course, dries the moisture out of the ground very, very quickly. But we do have, yeah, it's not too bad. There's a bit of moisture in there. We're getting some green shoots coming up all over here. The kangaroos tend to stay over that side, and they don't tend not to come over here too much, so it gives us an opportunity to grow some grass in there. Over the next few weeks, as the wind starts to get up, we'll start doing potatoes and peas. We've got the pea seed, we haven't got the potato seed yet. Don't know where that's gone, but I want to fairly soon, because I want to get them sprouting, so when I put them in they have a really good start. Bob here is going along just brilliantly. He's a lovely little bull, solid and sturdy, very straight little back on him there, and a really good drinker. So what we're thinking about doing is maybe keeping him as a herd bull to breed with some of our smaller cows. Of course, Angus being low birth weight breed, smaller calves, but they grow quickly. At the moment we haven't got an Angus bull here, so that's what we're thinking about doing, keeping little Bob here. So in the coming few months, and hopefully fingers crossed in the coming few years, you're going to see little Bob here grow up and become fully grown and have some little offspring of his own. So that's what we're planning on to do with him anyway. As I said, with some of the smaller cows, like Molly and May over there, he'll be absolutely perfect to breed with them. So that's our plan. Hopefully it all works out. Well, this is finally my last job for the day. Still got a lot of bread over on the tray here, so I'm going to get it ready for tomorrow, and then it's done, isn't it? Anyway, we'll get this done. We've got a window around there to repair next week, so that should be fun. Well, I was expecting my potato seed to be here this week. That hasn't turned up either. So what I'm hoping is that at some stage next week we get that, and then we can start putting a few in, with all things being equal. And hopefully next week we'll get our potato seed, because then once they start to get sprouts on them or shoots on them, we can start putting a few in. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we would really appreciate it if you'd press the subscribe button. It does the channel a whole lot of good, and press the notifications and you'll get all the videos that we put up. As I said in previous videos, we're trying to put up a video every Friday with some shorts in between. That seems to be working okay. We're doing our best under some trying circumstances at the moment, but as I said, we'll get through, we'll get it done, and get some nice potatoes growing. Okay, take it easy. Catch you next time.